Wait for that car to go by. Hey everybody, it's Simcoe Spring Service, and today I'm working on the underside of an international bus. Now this particular bus is from probably the early 2000s, so a little bit old. They don't usually make them like this anymore. Everything's rubber bushings now. These are bronze or bimetal bushings like these here. So they got steel on the outside and bronze on the inside. A little bit of an older style, still greasable. Everything nowadays is rubber. So anywho, these are worn out. We're going to replace them. Try to do a nice little short video for you here. I guess I can walk you through all the components that we're going to use. I don't sell these on our website, but you know, it just kind of shows you what components we're actually dealing with today. So we got our B1314 pin, RNG bushing. These are some bolts. They're 7/16 by 3. Got some regular grease fittings, and then I also have a reamer to ream these out. It's actually a special reamer that we used to get that are actually a socket driven reamer. It's kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so hopefully I can do this real quick for you. I've done a few hundred of these things. So I'm just gonna bounce them back and forth between the two. We're gonna be doing the same job on both sides. Hopefully it goes by pretty quick and I can knock it out real good. If not, I'm gonna pause it. We'll switch the camera over to the other side and get you a better shot of that. So anyhow, should be pretty quick and easy. We just gotta take these two bolts out, knock them out. We're gonna drive the pin out and we're gonna jack it up, expose the bushing, rattle it out with my big earth chisel, slap a new bushing in it and call it a day. Go from there. Washers keep getting stuck. There we go. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Pin's not too worn. We usually check right here to see how much of a step down there is. Very rotten, has been greased in a while, probably because the grease hole's clogged. But take the other side apart and go from there. Same thing. So now we just gotta jack it up so that this eye is clear. Go from there. Let me know when you're good to go.
Yep. One side popped. One side's stuck in.
This side's stuck in here? Yeah, not surprised. Get my big old barn there. There we go. Jack it up just a whisker more.
That should do.
Looks pretty worn. show you guys here, see if you can see it. It's really hard to see because it's so corroded, but it's a little bit worn out. It's nothing crazy. Sometimes we're sawed all the way through, but you can see right here where it's gouged right into the hanger. It's pretty deep. The only really good way to fix that is to cut the U-bolts off, take and sledgehammer the eye leaf over more till it's centered in the actual hanger itself. And once it's centered in the hanger itself, then you throw a new set of U-bolts on and tighten it up. So I think we might end up having to actually do that, because that was the main complaint, was I was wearing into his hanger, and I don't blame him. It's gonna crunch and snap and pop and bang and clatter while he's driving down the road. So I got a whole bunch of workers that drive around in one of these things, so that might be the best bet. So this video just changed from a rebush video to a rebuild video. So I'll get some more tools ready and go from there. It is recording still. Whoops. All right. Fire, give me room right there. Oh, grab me Big Blue over there. Yep. Give these a rattle. There we go. I need to run the back here. Thank you, kind sir. See if I can still do this. It's been a while. Oh, the U-bolts weren't even bent correctly. I can tell the U-bolts weren't bent correctly because this is dirty, which means it was touching here, but it wasn't touching there, which means they made them wrong. So we're gonna make them right. All right, now back to the other end, see if we can sledgehammer this over. All right, Now we'll whack it over. See if we can get it straight. Wow. That was it. Now it'll freely float in there. It's not getting hooked or caught on anything. So now I gotta jack it up with the switch. Because it's not getting caught on the hanger anymore. Let me know when it's good to go.
Yep. Keep coming on my side a little.
It's a little bit, yeah.
That should clear.
Alright.
Should.
Oh, that'll be perfect. Alright, do you want to rattle it out? Or do you want me to?
Rattle it one out.
Basically, just stick our big old air chisel in there, dig into a corner somewhere, wherever you can get in there. Ready when you are. It's so powerful, the lights turned out. There you go, the first wave knocked that piece out. Yeah. If it was easy, anybody could do it. Cool beans. So now we'll have to knock that straight again because it's crooked. So the reason why I kept slipping off is because they kept tearing chunks out of the side. So every time the chunk would fail. So what you're trying to do is dig in. Let's see if I can get a punch. You have a punch there? Yeah, there you go. So basically what you're trying to do is wedge it in there, and you're supposed to dig into that corner and pry it out. But what happened was, as he was prying on it, it would fail and he would slide off. And you'd dig into another spot and it'd pry, it'd fail and slide off. And it was just peeling chunks out of there until you could dig into a corner and just get enough leverage and power up against it until I can just push the whole bushing out. So, but yeah, there's your bushing. It was pretty thin. Not horrifically bad. I've seen much worse. I've seen them saw it all the way through before. But the missing chunk out of there was just from the air chisel digging in and ripping a chunk out of it. So the real question is, will these just fall through? Nope, it's got some grip to it. That's good, that's good. So the eye leaf is still in good shape. Yeah. So the eye leaf is still in good shape and we can put a new bushing in it. So it's good to know. So we'll knock that straight again. Like so. And we'll do the other side. And the thing is too, if you feel like you have to, push down first and then move it to this side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just keep at it right in that same spot. Yeah, right there. It's just starting to move. Here, I'll just show what I see. See how it's starting to peel up like that? Here, give her a shot, see what happens. It's just mushing it all the heck. Now you have to change the angles on it. So chisel up or to the front or to the back. So the bushing is just disintegrating, so yeah. Perfection.
job.
Where'd it go? Deep darkness. Yeah, see, that one was even more thin. So as he was pushing on it, it kept disintegrating more and more and more and more and more. So you just lose the ability to grab a hold of something. Oh, as I'm shining you right in the bright light here. So there you go. You can see the bushing was starting to fail, and there was really nothing to push on, and it pushed all the metal to the end here. So we had to change directions. Once you change directions, it flew right out. But it's a combination of just how rust. It's a combination of how the rust is holding on to the metal, like how much compression is holding down and gripping onto the bushing, and the amount of structural integrity that's left in the bushing. So, but yeah, there's the old one. There's the new one. So yeah, there's the old one. There's the new one. So we'll get them pushed in and go from there. Just wanted to show you from my perspective how this works. Essentially what I did was I took a bolt and I welded a nut to it, the end, so I can get the air chisel into the end of it, and then I found a washer that was really tight. In fact, I think I die grinded this one out so it would fit on here really super tight. It's just a bolt. Yeah, see, there's the threads on it. So what this allows me to do is load the bushings onto it, and I stick my air chisel in here and it goes into the eye of the spring. So pretty cool. Made these myself. Little monkey piss on here. Give her a couple taps. No joke on that one. Get her done. A little bit of squirt. Give her a little gentle tap. So you're gonna have to angle up just a tiny little bit. Yeah, like that. I wasn't expecting that.
Me either.
Forgot there's no U-bolts on there. There we go. All right, that's gonna need a reaming. Wanted to show you the forbidden glitter. Super important to ream them out. If you don't ream them out, pins don't slide in good. If you have to drive the pins in, I mean, because the bushing's tight, you'll never get a lick of grease in there, ever. So even if they're snug, I like to ream them out. Just give you that extra, like 0.4 of an inch, just so it has that beautiful motion back and forth. Because if you don't clean them out good like that, then you're just setting them up for failure. So now I can set her down, line her up, put the pins in, and finish this job off. So let me know when we're in a good spot. Letting her down.
Hold up there on my side. The other side could go a little more.
Then we'll just do one side at a time. Oh, you're way off still. You got a little bit front and back, you're good. We gotta go down more.
Right there.
Right there?
Yep. Pretty
Oh, actually, that's right good. I'm gonna put the grease fitting on the outside so that the customer can get the grease gun on it if they feel like it. Can't force people to do their maintenance, but you sure can recommend it. So I always put the bolts facing towards me here, because then I can air chisel them back out again when they seize up. So everything's intentional when I reassemble it, because I want to make it easier for me to do it the next time, because we do all the maintenance for this company. So I always think ahead. There we go. So now it's all lined up good, and we'll give her a snug. I need a wrench for the first time in forever. There we go. Just gotta throw some U-bolts on there, tighten her up, and that side will be done. We'll go to the other side. Oh. Side's gotta go way down.
Still gotta come.
Hmm?
Still gonna come now. That's more lined up. It's gonna come forward, yeah.
So you gotta grab Richard.
Oh.
Yeah, we got names for all of our tools. So this is Richard, and you got the Richard Pryor. So essentially what we gotta do is we gotta move the axle forward. There's two ways we can do it. We can stick a bar in here, we can pry it forward, or we'll have to take the port of power, which is a hydraulic ram that we have, and pry it forward that way. So this is the easiest way. No, that's not Richard, that's Bruce, or Brandon. Richard's a big long pry bar we use for yanking the tires around. That's Brandon because it's a 1-inch punch. And the longer one's Bruce because of the same thing. Okay, so there's a trick to it. So see how this has a flat end on it?
Yep.
So you have to do is you have to stick that end on here, stick it in the hole, get it down here as far as you can, stick it in. Yeah, right there. And then pry it back. There you go, it moved a bit. Just get it as far as you can because it'll just bounce back anyways. All right, we'll try that. Oh, that's really close. It's out such a small amount that I might be able to get it. So this end is tapered, so sometimes I can give her the almighty tap with my gentle persuader. That took a lot of effort to get in. Do you have the old bolts kicking around at all?
Oh, I think they're on the ground.
Yeah, we do. So top tip, don't wreck your new bolt. Stick an old bolt through. If an old bolt goes through, then a new bolt goes through. Why wreck a perfectly good bolt? What's that?
Top tips.
Scott's top tip, top tip. And then this one should go in. Because usually when the one hole goes in, the other hole goes in. Oh. Or when the one hole goes in. When the one hole's lined up, the other hole's lined up. That makes a lot more sense. All right, I have to cut the U-bolts off this side too. Hey.
Oh.
Got a 1/4 inch here. I got nothing over here. And the pin's lined up. Oh, well, might as well. She's in here. Let's fix her right. You know, it's kind of funny because, oh my gosh, look at that. It's all done. We got brand new set of U-bolts on there, tightened. We got that squared up. It's not digging into the hanger anymore. You can see a little gap in there. So the issue you see is the grease is coming out just to one side. So we always recommend that people grease it multiple times in the first week of service. Get some good grease in there. Make sure the grease is coming around both sides of the pin. Allow it to squish out and move around. So see, you have the same problem on this side. All the grease came out the one side. So yeah, whenever you get a fresh pins and bushing job, like we can only put the grease in so much. We just put the grease gun on and give her a squirt. It all comes out the one side. There's not really much we can do. So drive it around, grease it again, drive it around, grease it again. I usually recommend greasing at least once a week for the first month until you establish lots of grease in there. Once you get lots of grease in there and it's all like, it'll actually create like a grease seal on the outside to prevent dirt and garbage from coming in. Once you get it kind of like a buildup around it, then you can go down to your normal greasing cycles, like once a week or twice a week or every other week or whatever you do. So it just depends how much mileage you do and what kind of areas you're driving in. Dirt roads and off-roading and stuff like that will wear out your pins and bushings a lot faster. So you just pump some grease in there and push that dirt out and get some fresh grease in there whenever you can. So that's it. That's all. I just wanted to shoot a nice little video for you. A nice little. I haven't had a nice little follow me along working on a truck vehicle for quite a significant period of time. So thanks for following along. Say hi to Mike down in the comments below. He's my apprentice. He's been working for me for almost 2 years now. He's a phenomenal mechanic. He's doing an absolutely wonderful job. I love working with him, and just really proud of the skill that he has been able to develop over the last year. So give him a good job, Mike, at the bottom in the comments down below. He doesn't get to do a lot of these jobs. In fact, I think this might be his first or maybe even second one of these ones that we've done. So there's such a variety of vehicles out there. You don't get to see everything all the time. So it's just nice to kind of walk him through a job like this, show him how it all works and stuff like that. So it's kind of a teaching moment for him and a teaching moment for you guys too. So anyhow, thanks. Have a good day. Take care. I'll catch you next time. All right.